Hey everyone, so I massively got scammed. But firstly, thank you so much for being a subscriber to my Motivational Monday community and hopefully some of the other content too that we create to bring more hope, optimism and inspiration to your world and to our world too. And I really hope that you enjoy the content which we share. And if you didn't, you probably wouldn't be watching this. So this is only going out to the people that are subscribed. So thank you so much. If you did read my email on Monday, you will have heard that I got scammed. I got massively scammed. However, my response to the scam really interested and quite surprised me actually as well. And I'm going to share more about that because I think that we have lots of thoughts and feelings often, but don't always share them with other people because it may help them in that moment. And let me just tell you what the scam was first before I knew what the scam was. We'd had some contact from Australia requesting my services to fly across to Sydney and deliver a keynote talk at this 2,500 conference over 3 days. Now, the dialogue from them to me was so inspiring, so empowering and really compelling. The words that they used and articulated to describe me and how they saw me was really amazing. It felt beautiful to think that somebody saw me in that light. So that was the first thing that really inspired me. The second thing, it was something I dreamed of many years ago, getting to travel the world, do what I love with the people that I love. It's just like a dream come true. So I am very grateful that I have had the opportunity to travel the world. However, Australia, I've traveled there to do some education, but never to actually be paid as a guest speaker. So this would have been my first ever event in Australia, paid a fee to travel there. Now this was off the scale. It was like business class from the UK to Sydney, chauffeur driven to the event, 5-star hotel for 3 to 5 nights. It was just exceptional, and it was something that, you know, was really inspiring to me that somebody saw me in that light, because I definitely believe I'm at that level. There's no doubt about it. I feel like I've earned my stripes over the last 2 decades. I believe that I deserve to be and will be in those arenas. So it wasn't a surprise to me that they'd come from me. Now, some might say that's overconfident. I don't believe it is overconfident. I believe it's work that I've done, seeds that I've planted, things that I've proved, evidence that I've gained from the impact I've been fortunate to have with lots and lots of people. So it's not confidence that comes from me, it's coming from the external world of the things that I've put out there and seeing what's happened. So my belief in what I can deliver is right up there, because I've been doing it now for a long time and I still feel that I'm at the very early stages. I'm nowhere near as good as I can be, and I'm investing all the time on articulating words better, you know, connecting words that flow to create that mesmerizing state of thinking and feeling, to take someone on a journey through a conversation that leads them to their inspiration. I'm merely just an enabler. I believe I'm a facilitator of somebody else's thinking. That's what I believe I do by sharing stories, adventures, trials and tribulations of people that I've met along the way, and mine too. Some of my experiences come into the mix as well, and a lot of the learning and development that I've done. So when I got this opportunity, the first thing was, it was like, wow, this is the one. This is going to springboard us onto bigger things. And it felt great. It felt great. I remember telling my mum, my little girl Sienna, it would have been her 14th birthday while I was away doing this talk in Australia. So I spoke to her about this and she was like, Dad, we'll just celebrate my birthday before you go. And my mum, like I told my mum was like, wow. She said, you was always good at talking as a kid. But wow, and it was wow. And what was interesting, that people I spoke to around me about it was really pleased for me and celebrated it with me, for me. And it felt amazing. There's no doubt about it. So then we start to get a little bit suspicious when they asked for something from us. And as I'm driving to do a book signing for a group of young people, we realized it was a scam. It was an AI scam. Now, as soon as I realized it, like I'm 30 minutes away from delivering a talk in a school for multiple children that purchased my book, Credo. So as I'm driving there, we're told it's an AI scam, and it comes up on the internet, and it was like, right, okay. And my initial instinct was, and this is like, this is just the truth, and I've thought about why I reacted in this way and where that come from. And I think it's from lots of challenges that I've been through, like all of us have, that we just accept life has these curveballs, it has these challenges. You know, it's just part of the game. It just is. You win, you lose, you win, you lose more often, then you win. It's just the way that it is. And being an ex-sportsman, you get used to that feeling. However, when you've worked so hard towards something and you think it's about to happen, and then literally you realize that somebody's taking you on a ride, really, and they've played to what you love, and they've utilized your passion and fire for something to get inside you, to get you to commit to something, to scam you. And as soon as I realized it was an AI scam, I didn't even have to work at this. I just said, no problem. I said, the great thing about this is, number one, it felt amazing knowing that we was going to travel the world, do what we love. And I say we because it's not just me. There's a team that facilitates these opportunities for me. I said, we're going to be traveling the world. It felt so amazing. That's the first thing, which I'm totally grateful to have felt that and appreciate that. And now let's get after it and get some of it. And number two was the way that they articulated their conversation with us. It was really amazing because we all know AI is phenomenal when used correctly. And I was manipulated in this sense. However, when used correctly, it can be really powerful and really, really inspiring. So I learned two massive things. Number one, it felt amazing, and now we want more of that. We want more of that feeling. We want more opportunities. So it's given us more hunger because we believed it was true, because we believed that we're doing things that people want because of the results that we get in for people. So it's like, why wouldn't Australia want some of the magic? Why wouldn't they want some of the energy? And we have to talk about ourselves in that way internally to be able to walk out on a stage, walk into environments when sometimes when taken into the corporate world, the CEO, the founder, the entrepreneur wants you in the room, but often you're in a room of people that don't really know who you are, why you're there. So you have to use your skills to get people on board so you can plant the seed for them, with them, to allow them to go on that journey with you. So I'm used to being in place in environments that I'm not always welcome. And over the last 2 decades, I feel I've got better at building that rapport faster. So we was like fully immersed in this opportunity in Australia. And as I'm driving and I find out, I was like, no problem. I'm just being real with you here. Exactly what I was like, no problem. Great that we felt it. Great. I'm blessed that I felt that feeling because now I want more of it. We want more of those opportunities and we will get them. We're getting closer all the time. So it was like AI. It's like the negative is, of course, it's not happening. The negative is that. But there's way more positive to that scam for me. Now, anybody gets scammed and sends money and does all of that, awful. It's a disgrace that people do that. But for me, in just this scenario, and I hope you can take the context from why I'm sending this, the energy that gave me to believe that those opportunities are out there, I really felt it. I really felt, because no matter how much you manifest something, I don't think you ever feel it, or it's challenging to feel it to the level that you feel it when it actually happens. It's like people say, it's just a dream come true. And that's what it felt like for me. So now I'm going after that even more. And secondly, it's getting me to think more about how I communicate with the written word too, to try and get the message across as powerfully as we do when we talk in people's company. So there's my 2 takeouts. And honestly, someone asked me recently as well, how was it? And my response was, it didn't even touch me, and it really didn't. You can speak to the people around me, anybody, my reaction was pure. There wasn't a moment that I hit the table or swore or none under the hands on their head. No, my daughter has been off school for the last 4 months due to being unwell. She's been off for the last 4 months. Now, things like that, they're challenging, and that's difficult. And people, don't wake up today, tomorrow. So me knowing that an opportunity isn't gonna really happen, it's no big deal. As my brother says from a quote that he said on my podcast with me, he says, everything matters, nothing matters. And I think in that moment, everything matters. In the grand scheme of life, nothing matters. So I hope you can take some context from my AI scam, how I massively got scammed, but how instinctively, fortunately, my mind went to the optimistic side of what had happened. Now, what had really happened to me wasn't that bad. I didn't lose any money. A lot of time and a lot of energy invested in signing the contract, sending in the forms. Oh, it was hyped up, and I was hyping it in myself. I was loving it. But because I loved it, I'm keeping that feeling. So my message to myself and anybody watching, when you go through tough stuff, is it really tough stuff? Don't dramatize and exaggerate a situation that isn't actually as bad as you think. Because my daughter being off for 4 months, that's a challenge, and thankfully she's all good and everything's good. And I'm very grateful for that. Me not getting an opportunity, no problem, I'll find another one. And when you just move like that, it doesn't slow you down. I was straight into that school, full of energy, gave everything that I've got, with everything that I know, for the time that I had with those young people. I'd forgot about it. We leave there and it was like, okay, that felt good. That opportunity. Let's get more of it. So my message to everybody listening, if you're going through tough stuff, is it really tough stuff on the grand scheme of things? And if it is, find a way to look forward, look outside of it, look beyond the situation. Never let your current situation outthink you. You must outthink your current situation by realizing where you are now, the challenges that you face, the tough stuff that you've got. Outthink it. Think forward to where you want to be, how it's going to be, how it's going to look. Live there. It doesn't mean don't accept and be responsible and accountable for the challenges right on you right now. It means get the energy from the future to deal with the current. That really does work. My mind now is on doing the best job I can do all over the UK for everybody I meet, and every country that I get to go to, I'm gonna bring it. I'm going after it all. That's my energy, that's my learning, that's my sharing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for listening. We might break this into 2 parts because I've spoke more than I anticipated. It's 11 o'clock at night, but I wanted to get this done for you while it was fresh in my mind. Sending all my love, all my energy, and all my inspiration to every one of you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you've watched this far, please let me know. Big love, everyone.